Let's utilize fxSmartDCO to records requirement gathering for onboarding case. User can choose the respective Agile Project Management Tool and also select the domain and user roles. Let's capture the requirement in App Studio. So Sarah, to save time, I have already created onboarding case. So could you please help me identifying the stages and steps for the onboarding case?
Sure, Andrew. So the first process in the onboarding case would be customer details.
Sounds great. Can you please help me elaborate it in detail?
Yes. So in the customer details stage, the first step should be collect basic information. In this step, user should be able to fill in the informations like first name, last name, date of birth, gender, mobile number, email ID, and address.
Great. Are there any acceptance criteria that needs to be considered for this step?
Yes, the last name, date of birth, and email should be mandatory fields.
Thanks for the detailed explanation, Sarah. Is there anything else to be added in the collect basic information step?
No, that's all for now. Let's move to the next step under customer details stage.
Great. So what should be the name of the next step?
Upload documents shall be the name of the step as it becomes important part of the customer onboarding.
Yes, I agree. So what kind of documents are we expecting customers to upload?
The first document customers should be uploading is going to be ID proof.
Okay, are there any specific instructions to upload ID proof?
Yes, it should accept passport and driving license as ID proof.
All right. Are there any acceptance criteria to upload ID proof?
Indeed. User must upload the first page and the last page of the passport. Also, the validity of the driving license must be min 2 years from the date of customer onboarding.
Great, that's neat. Are there any other documents customer needs to upload under Upload Document step?
Yes, sure. Customer also need to upload address proof.
All right, and what kind of documents are accepted for address proof?
Recent bank statement utility bill should be fine to be accepted as address proof.
All right. Are there anything else under Upload Document step?
That's all for now. We can always add more features to it.
Perfect. So, are there anything else under Customer Details stage?
Yes, according to our company norms, all the customers will have to go through the due diligence stage, so the name of the next step should be Perform Due Diligence.
All right. So can you please provide me some more details that what kind of information we will be collecting in the Perform Due Diligence step?
So, the customer should be prompted with list of questionnaires. The questionnaire details will be shared separately by our security team.
All right. So is there anything else under Perform Due Diligence step?
No, nothing at this moment. Let's move to the next step under customer details stage.
Sure.
So the next step name should be Perform Background Check.
Excellent. But could you please help how the background check will be done at this step?
Yeah, absolutely. We are associated with third-party government authorized entity who performs background check on our behalf.
Interesting, but how can we manage the request for background check from third party?
Let's keep integration here throughout which the information will be shared to third-party vendor for background check.
And is there any specific instructions to the customer?
Yes, the customer must be prompted with notification about the BGV status, and when the request is in background check step, the onboarding case will be waiting until the outcome has been provided from third-party vendor.
So what kind of outcome are expected post-BGV?
The outcome will be either background check pass or fail.
What will happen in the scenario of pass and fail respectively?
If case of pass outcome, user will be notified via email about her onboarding success, along with user credentials to log into the system, and in case of fail outcome, user will be notified via email about the failure of her onboarding with appropriate reason.
This is great. Is there anything else in this step?
No, that's all for now.
So is there anything else under customer details stage?
No, Andrew, that's all for the customer details. Let's discuss about the company details stage next week.
Sure, Sarah. I will set up next meeting.
Thanks, Andrew. Now let's review the user stories created by the fxSmartDCO and publish them in Pega Agile Workbench and Jira Project Board.
Sure, Sarah. Let me stop the recording of our conversation, as well as publish the epic, user stories, bugs, and feedback to respective work management tool, and let's review the user stories together. Do you know, Sarah? fxSmartDCO also allow us to modify the user stories before publishing to avoid any errors or discrepancies, which ensures the quality of the information collected. Now I am publishing the stories in Jira Project Board, and let's review published board directly in Jira. Oh, I totally missed out to explain you about fxSmartDCO that fxSmartDCO also allow business users to split the big epic or stories into smaller tasks or story. fxSmartDCO is also capable of finding the nature of discussion and creates bug, story, and feedbacks accordingly. Another interesting fact about fxSmartDCO is that it gives transcribed summary about the whole discussion.
Thank you, Andrew. I must say fxSmartDCO saved a lot of time and effort in order to create user stories, bugs, and feedbacks.
Thank you very much for your time and great explanations on requirement.
No problem at all. Goodbye for now.